Type 2 diabetes is a common metabolic disorder that affects millions of people in the world. It accounts for about 95% of all diagnosed cases of diabetes, which is associated with long-term damage to organs, their dysfunction, and subsequent failures. According to new findings, Type 2 diabetes appears to have a deleterious effect on the skeletal system, producing bone quality degeneration, loss of bone strength, increased fracture risk, known as osteoporosis. And this complication brings loads of negative effects to human life. In recent years, stem cells therapy has been widely researched due to its unique properties. Adipose tissue can be obtained in larger quantities and in a less invasive manner than another source. These cells can be easily extracted in large quantities. Thanks to the multilineage differentiation potential, HMSCs can differentiate into osteocytes, which can be injected to treat the osteoporosis condition. So, our study aims to demonstrate that higher D-glucose concentrations can inhibit the osteogenic differentiation process of HMSCs. Therefore, the relationship between type 2 diets and osteoporosis will be clarified. To achieve this goal, we plan to investigate the impact of high D-glucose levels on osteogenic differentiation and gene expression of this process, which are RUNX2 and ALP in HMSCs under different levels of D-glucose, which are 25 millimoles and 50 millimoles. This is the framework of our experiment. Firstly, we culture and maintain HMSCs in the laboratory. Then we add D-glucose and do the osteogenic differentiation by replacing the osteogenic media every 3 days and 21 days. Finally, we evaluate the osteogenic process by alizarin red S staining and gene expression method. The first result is the effect of high D-glucose on osteogenic differentiation by using alizarin red S staining method to examine the density of calcium formed. This result shows that the higher D-glucose concentrations, the lower the osteogenic differentiation ability. The next result is the expression of osteogenic genes under high D-glucose concentrations by using the RT-qPCR method. The result proves that osteocyte-specific genes, which are ALP and RUNX2, decreased gradually with high D-glucose concentrations, especially at the concentrations of 25 millimoles and 50 millimoles. Therefore, our study concludes that high D-glucose concentrations inhibited the osteogenic differentiation of HMSCs by suppressing the expression of osteocyte-specific genes RUNX2 and ALP. In the future, we plan to compare the osteogenic differentiation potential of HMSCs between healthy patients and diabetic patients to deeply understand the relationship between T2DM and osteoporosis, as well as identify the optimal treatment for osteoporosis under diabetic conditions. These are references that we use for our study. Thanks for your attention.